What is going on, guys? Nemesis here, bringing you guys the first episode of the brand new series on my channel called SSR Analysis, where I pretty much break down any SSR that I want to, and I let you guys know his leader skill. I build a team around him, I show off his super attack, I break down his passive, I show you guys his links, and I overall give you guys my thoughts on said card, and I also tell you guys if he's worth grinding for or trying to pull in summons. So for the first episode of SSR Analysis, we're going to be analyzing Super Saiyan Goku GT Saiyan Power Unleashed. This is an exclusive World Tournament card for the first anniversary World Tournament. He is actually, in my opinion, one of the best World Tournament rewards out there. Even in JP, in my opinion. He is that good, guys. So, just right here seeing his stats, as you guys can see right here, his HP is actually really decent. For a ultra rare, 8188. I mean, I say it's decent because most of SSR cards or ultra rare cards have around that area of HP, like 8100-ish. His attack is really, it's like, for me, it's a medium-sized attack, honestly. It's, for a World Tournament card, it is pretty high, to be honest with you guys, but it's not the greatest. And defense-wise, he's actually a pretty good defensive character. 4678 defense is actually not bad at all. So moving on from that, we're going to talk about the art on this card. As you guys can see, this card is actually really cool looking. Like, he is actually like dope. He has his fist in the air, like he's just ready to go at it. And it's actually like I said, one of the better World Tournament cards. Well, moving on from that, we're going to go ahead and talk about his leader skill ability. So STR type attack plus 50%. If I'm not mistaken, there's already a Bojack, which I think, if I'm not mistaken, when the Bojack event comes, he is a farmable one, and he does go ultra rare as well, and he does like the same thing that this guy does, STR type attack plus 50%. So there's another card that you could farm that's similar to him, but it's not really him. The greatest thing about this card, which I'm going to be moving on to now, is his links. I'll talk about the passive in a little bit, but I just want to move on to the links. This guy is a free World Tournament card. Remember that. Like, well, it's not free because you guys have to grind for it, you know. But he is actually a beast. Look at that. He has Prepared for Battle plus 2 key. GT. Sorry about that. GT plus 2 key. So that's already plus 4 key. Kamehameha, which is always really good when you do a super attack. Super Saiyan, which gives plus 10%, so imagine using him as a leader and you link him with a Super Saiyan, and that's plus 60 attack, which is amazing. You have Saiyan Lineage, which gives plus 1 key, and Golden Warrior, which is another plus 1 key. So he has 4 links that give key ups. So that is amazing, guys. You guys are going to see I kind of build a team around those links, which I am going to show you guys in a little bit. But I didn't really tell you my opinion all around about his leader skill. Overall, his leader skill is really good if you use him with like at least 3 or 4 STR cards in your team, which is probably what I'm going to try to build. The cost of the card is pretty high, I will say that. 25 is actually pretty high for an ultra rare. Actually, it's not really. I mean, most ultra rares have 26-ish, but in my opinion, it is pretty high, especially since it is a World Tournament card. But cost isn't really a big deal unless you're a very low-leveled player. I myself am not. If you guys are, then I can see why you guys would have trouble with that. But moving on from that, we're going to talk about how his attack power and his passive just absolutely make this guy a beast, right? And you guys are going to see when I show him off, because I am going to use him in a match right now and show you guys like his super attack and all that good stuff. So his passive reads Frenetic Pursuit, attack plus 4,000 when key is 7 or more. So when this guy gets 7 key, he basically gets 4,000 extra attacks. So that at 7,300 and 4,000, that's going to be 11k damage, guys. That's not even adding the multiplier you get for getting the key ups originally, right? So that is not bad at all. The only downside about this card is that you can't really farm his special attack, and it does do extreme damage. At least as of right now in global, you can't farm his special attack. I'm not sure if later on there's going to be a level where you could farm a Super Saiyan Goku GT, but if there isn't, then like I said, this card you can't really farm his SA up, which kind of sucks, because if you could farm his SA, I would definitely 100% get him to SA 10, because he probably hits like a tank. Well, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the team that I build around him and pretty much go into a game and show you guys what he can do. Alright guys, so this is the team that I built around him. Like I said, this is actually a pretty solid team to bring around 3 or 4 STR cards with him, just so you could get the full use of his leadership ability. So we're bringing Spirit Bomb STR Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta STR, Super Saiyan God STR Goku, Super Saiyan 3 STR Goku, and we're gonna bring Vegito just because, you know, might as well. So next we're gonna go ahead and move into the fight. Alright guys, now that we're actually in the fight, we are actually going to be taking a hit from a physical type here. So I'm going to be testing out his defense. I'm going to be doing a special attack with him. And he's pretty much going to be linking with this guy as well. As you guys can see, he links really good with all these cards. Look at all the links that they're getting. These two right here, I'm going to go ahead and move them. So they're getting prepared for battle. Golden Warrior, you know, that's +3 key right there, which is really good. But with that said, I'm actually going to go ahead and hit the special attack. And you guys already see, he already has 12,000 damage with 6 key. So right now that we get the extra 6 key right here, he's going to move up to 16. And I don't think his passive is activated yet. So he's going to be doing like 20,000. That's not including the super attack multiplier. So let's see what he can do. And after this, I'm going to be pretty much rating the card on a scale from 1 to 10 and whether he's worth grinding for or not. And again, this is a World Tournament exclusive card, so actually, alright, so 45,951 special attack 1, guys. 68k. Alright, guys, so overall, you guys already saw a team that I built around him, kind of how well he links with other cards. Again, this card is to be used with like at least 4 or 3 STR units in your team just to get full use of him. If you do use him as a leader, this guy would be a beast. If you use him like just a regular card, like not having him as a leader, you could just use him with like someone who gives like +2 key as leader. Just have him there for his links. His links are amazing, guys. I have to give these links right here a solid 8 out of 10 link wise, because there's so many key up links. His passive is really good as well. I'm gonna have to give his passive an 8 out of 10. Overall, though, as a UR, as an SSR, guys, I stand very firm with what I said at the start of the video. This guy is the best, in my opinion, World Tournament reward up to date, even with JP, even over the INT Bardock, which I'm probably going to review next after this. I would have to rate this guy a 10 out of 10, guys, just based on the art, what he can do, how he attacks, defends, his links, everything overall, guys. So if you guys enjoyed the first episode of this series, please make sure to drop a like rating. Let me know that you guys want more. Let me know what cards you guys want me to analyze. Other than that, guys, it's been Nemesis here, and until next time, instant transmission.